Hello? Oh, I'm in studio mode. There we go. Hello? How's it going? Sassy, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for being first. Gizmo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, I think I need to adjust my start time to 6:30 or something. Yeah, sleepy. I'm pretty sleepy too. I've had 2 coffees today and I had one at like 2 o'clock. I went full Gizmo. I was thinking about having another one, but I might just have tea later. But I did not sleep well last night. I was most definitely awake at 3:30 in the morning until like 6:30 for no reason. I was just watching YouTube. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't fall asleep. So, well. So I did go full Gizmo. Perfect. You and I are becoming more and more like Gizmo. It's all this streaming I'm doing. But also, that 6:30 start time sounds a lot better. I just ate a whole bunch of ramen and pork, schnitzel, and eggs. No, my tummy's really full. I'm gonna fall asleep on stream. I will try to not fall asleep on stream. But awake enough right now that I realized that I hadn't plugged my mic back in as I was charging my phone today. And I remembered to plug it back in before I went live into this scene, so yeah. Also, I feel like I need a cooler kind of background. Just plain gray is kind of lame. Hi, Babber. How's it going? Also, I refresh. Will it work? Yes! So, for today... Well, not for today. For any of our Phoenix Wright streams, I added some Phoenix Wright emotes on the BTTV. So we got objection, take that, hold it, and then sweating. And I feel like I'm going to be sweating a lot. So, but yeah. Oh, they're not showing up on the chat thing. That stinks. Oh. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll go eventually. You can just call me a noob streamer. I don't know how to do it. But yeah, how's everyone? Sassy, how was your day? I'm sure you've told your stories a bunch of times already, but tell it once more. Tell me how you're doing. Gizmo, how was your day? How was your, how are your coworkers? The chat box, like on Stream Elements? Let me look really quick. Overlays. Really should look. You found out who was behind the bots? So you figured me out? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. Is it like under settings? Text settings. Secondary text shadow. Honestly, I have no idea. That's okay. I don't need to do this right now. Or is it in like these settings? No point. That. Looking. I don't see anything. I'll have to ask you separately sometime, Gizmo. It's not a huge thing right now. It's fine. It for sure wasn't me. I was making a joke. I'm not smart enough to know how to do that. I can't even get my own bot working. For my channel, I mean. Ooh. Take that, whoever it was. I like this old man spicy gizmo. I dig it. But yeah, I had a fairly long day. Like, the morning that I had today was like back-to-back meetings. And... oh, random dude who found you through Spelunky. Oh, that sucks. No, it wasn't too bad, actually. I mean, the one meeting was kind of weird. Because we, so, like, my project manager, like, the guy who I report to and oversees the actual meeting, or the actual project, he was away for a bit, and I was doing some work to kind of progress one of the little projects inside our project. And we were running into a lot of, like, challenges with getting the things that we need. So, and we had this guy in a meeting, and he was, like, being pretty standoffish with his positions and his opinions. And then my project manager gets back. I book another meeting with him, with my project manager and this guy, and it's like night and day. It was wild. Just everything was fine. We can proceed, no issues. I was like, oh, so thanks for making me just look like I'm useless here. So yeah, that's my interaction with my coworkers. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just one of those things where sometimes you catch people on good days and bad days, and it is what it is. So, well. But yeah, I feel like I'm like really over to one side. I want to be behind my mic, which is over here, but I want to also be, there we go, a bit more centered. Sorry about that. Man. Technical difficulties today. But Sassy, I'm so happy to hear that she loved the cupcake. Even though, you know, or not even though, but with all the effort you put into it, we all knew that she would. So, yeah. I'm still lurking in Jetstream, and I just noticed that he lost internet. Sucks. Oh no! It's okay. There is some content here then? Oh no! I thought he just... Is that like another thing where it just is like he has to pick up his router? Because he said at the start that he bought some more internet, so figured it would have gone through. Oh, too bad. But yeah, true. Alaska. It's just kind of the theme for today. Alaska. I've been listening to this music for the last, like, I don't know, 25 minutes. I've just had the game open while I was eating. Not sick of it yet. Doing all right. But so remember that Wendy's thing with the surge pricing? I guess I heard it was like being walked back. I think someone said that in your chat, in your Discord gizmo. Wendy's surge pricing. Flipping burgers, literally. Wendy's insists its trial with dynamic pricing is all about prices going down at times, and it has no plans for surge pricing like Uber or Lyft. That's like literally the exact opposite of what the original article said and they were quoted on. Oh my god. Man. I wish I could be a CEO of a big corporation. Seems pretty easy, actually. You can say whatever you want and then just backtrack and change for whatever else you want to say. But I'm glad to see you got a lot of profit on your Baconator. Money right in your pocket. That's just smart investing. Oh, but also that reminds me of the Futurama episode with like the future 80s guy. And then Zoidberg's like, and how's my portfolio? The Sandwich Rich portfolio, and it's just moldy and old. Man, Simpsons doesn't do it, then Futurama does, I guess. They know what's coming. Whew. I'm wearing a lot of green today on my green screen. I'm looking kind of green. My hair's looking kind of green. But that is okay. Won't notice it if I switch over to the game. Which I might do. I might just jump into the game. Just being green. Is that why you have like darker lights most of the time? I have a lot of lights on. I have 3 lights on me. So this one's kind of bright. Now that I've stared directly into it. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into the game, I think. Ready for that. Which button do I need to press? This one. This needs to move over here. And this other mouse needs to move over here. Cool. Let's continue. So I think we just finished episode 2, and we're into episode 3. Turnabout Samurai. Samurais everywhere. Ooh. The moon knows you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. I don't want to appropriate languages here. Ooh, only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Oh, it was like a show. Interesting. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What, Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Cool. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. But 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me, he's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Would be nice. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. The next day. I think it was the next day. Ring, ring. That is ear piercing. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. Also, sorry about the flashing. That's a lot. They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai. He's arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Not a joke, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. Silver Samurai works too. It's fine. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. Okay. Looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Didn't change anything. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. Okay. What should we do? I can just sit there like that. We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay. Oh, she's mad. Ottawa's losing. Oh. Okay. Actually, do I have anything in the court record? Nothing yet. Let's go. Whoa. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. So arbitrary. He's ridiculous. Let's talk to him. Or present my card, my thing to him. Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Okay, well, I showed it. Now what? Let's talk to him. Tell me what happened. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh. Aye. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Okay, tell me about the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Steel Samurai is a lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. 1 second. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? What? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What would the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Let's go! Did I pick the wrong category? Oh. Here, let me look. Oh, I did pick the Apollo Justice. Shoot. There. Thanks, Emma. Appreciate that. Also, hello. How you doing? How was your day? Am I in the right one now? I think I'm in the right one now. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for an autograph. Okay, probably all the same stuff around here to examine, so let's move and take a look at the studios. Let's go! No worries. That's funny that you got all the same letters, just in the wrong order, and like the exclamation mark too. Weird. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Sometimes... Oh my god, that's going so fast. I can't even keep up. Like, I think that was on purpose, but man. What? Options? I hope that that's just, you know. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's impossible. It's possible. Hey, listen, when you're being spoken to, youths today. I caught 0 things she said, so hopefully it was nothing important. Studios. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Ooh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What's your reason for suspicion? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? If you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing, the Dynamite Samurai series. or simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. And isn't it about time for you to be heading home? Old bag. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Classic old bag. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. What if I show you this? I'm a lawyer. What's that? You giving that to me? No. Ah. What can we examine here? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Oh no! Sorry about that. I didn't realize that I have to fix that. On my settings. Hotkeys. This will not be... Nope. You just... Can I just delete you? Oh, that's really annoying, actually. I need to get rid of that hotkey, but it won't let me delete. Oh, there we go. Apply. There we go. F12 will no longer turn off my stream. Ugh, that's annoying. Anywho. No touching. Oh, I said everything to her. Alright, let's go... Nope. No, not there. Detention center. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No. Not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ah, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Perfect. Got it. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Let's talk about your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Okay, go back. Fine. Let's move again. We'll go back to the main gate and see if we can get in this time. I'm also going to run an ad right now instead of in 2 minutes. So, sorry for the ads. Whew. And I will wait a second. Oh. Can we talk about new things? Nope. Just gonna wait for the ad to be over. Not that it really makes a huge difference, but it's only 10 more seconds. So I feel like Old Bag's gonna be good. Perfect. All right, let's present this. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request for Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Love it. Let's take a look. The main gate. Okay. Let's go. Outside Studio 1. Womp womp. Yeah. I've come to terms with it. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please, pal. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. I'm starting to say pal now every time. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? I tried to take a screenshot, but apparently F12 turns my stream off. So I'm back now, though. It's fine. Apparently when I turned on OBS, I've never actually had that happen to me before, so I fixed it though. I got rid of the F12ing, so I can take screenshots now. I agree. When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now is our chance to check things out. Is that all the talking we can do? That is all the talking we can do. Okay. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hands. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a car key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Bush or tree? Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Suspicious. I want to go. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Can we, like, save that somewhere? ST1307. Okay, everybody remember that. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Can I look at anything else? Ooh, welcome sign. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what that's supposed to mean, pal. Great. That's awesome. So I've looked at everything. Oh no, I'm up here. I don't see anything else. Okay, up there. Okay. Let's move. I can only go to the main gate. Nick, look. That security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Is there more? Why did you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is a gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. About the security camera. Yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Ah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? What else can I do here? Employee area, detention center, outside studio 1. Employee area is new. October 16, Global Studios, employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone in one of the plates minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Awesome. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. No clues here. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to have the star, to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Anything else to look at, investigate? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? What? Slide. Ooh, there's more. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Going up hills is so tough on bikes. I hate it. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. The middle grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. More food. Anything else to investigate and examine? I think I've looked at everything. Let's go in the dressing room. Oh. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping? No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. What do we have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Sorry. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Some tea, a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Alright, we got the card key. Perfect. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Anything else? What's over here? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I think... Oh, what's here? It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay. Let's go. Employee area. Main gate. Go away. Anything else we can talk about? No? Okay. Just gonna sneak right past ya. Excuse me? Excuse me? What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Ah, I just wanted to show it off. Sir? How does one get to... the studios? Can I not go to... Maybe, yeah. Let's go in and check it out. I wonder if this card key... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It opened. All right, we're in. That's a crazy outline. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Film equipment? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know... No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. That hurt my brain. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Old bag. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. Riot! But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? Fine? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some of the other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Just chill. Gosh. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. Oh, no clues here. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. Backdrop? Looks like a backdrop for a stage. Those are called slats? Or slates. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Is it a slat? Or slates? Slate sounds right. Of course, that's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Slate like plate. Got it. Oh, I learned something. Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. We did this. Kind of weird to like call out the ladder. Okay. Nothing else going on there. Done all the talking. Any thoughts about this? Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. Okay. Outside the studio. Main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouths. Oh my gosh, here we go again. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Right? What is that bird noise? I'm going crazy. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Let's try it. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. What do we remember? Was it STI 307? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Oh, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Okay. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? I mean, technically no. Because you got it without a warrant or anything. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Well, you could be the next evil magistrate. Yeah, I think we're done for today. To be continued. Oh. Oh boy. Going for about an hour. Okay. So October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. I've just collected the evidence. And we're ready. Let's do it. We're the defense. We're ready. Please make your opening statement, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 in Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important you grasp the layout of the studio. See? Here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Edgeworth's mascot is the murderer. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Do we need to listen to it again? Yeah, it's just a hole. And I was like, is that actually his nipple? Like, let's listen again. I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine, one more time for the mentally challenged lawyer. To understand this case, it's before you grasp the layout. Employee area, run through, main gate, security, 1 p.m. Okay. I mean, there was a 4th person. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure he's going to say the same thing again. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call a security officer to the stand. Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Her actual name is Oldbag. I love it. Just call me Grandma. Oh my god, she goes so fast. Right? I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through. Sorry, all this talking makes me sleepy. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run in that morning. Anyways, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. What do I have? Okay. Let's go back. Doing a run through. Okay. When I got to the guard station. The murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me. 2 p.m. Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ear, Sonny? I'll say it again. It was him. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyways, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle? I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Apparently sprained his ankle pretty bad. Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure? What do I have in here? Like, I have a suspicion about something. This, mainly. Like, where are the feet? Even, like, legs dragging. Her feet, like, the feet are here. His feet are here. Or her feet are here. I don't have anything to really object with. We'll wait for now. I think I'll wait and see where this goes. I suppose since there weren't any additional crew members at the studio that day, it's quite likely that it was the defendant inside the costume. I see no problem with this evidence. Most perceptive, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I'm missing something, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Nobody suspicious looking. they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting. How convenient. I don't have... I'm thinking I should have done something. How do you know that? Yeah, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret file, he told me everything. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. She's in all these pictures. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm just in a loop. Cool, what's going on? What am I doing? Give him donut. Blah, blah, blah. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I legit have no idea what to do right now. I'm just stuck in a loop here. Oh my gosh. Like, what am I missing here? I'm gonna save. I had to start doing something. I don't know. Hold on, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence showed that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who would have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Or, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the studio computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh, falling down. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag. Let's find out more about the erased photo. Trust me. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy. Probably second or third grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on your way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield this samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. There's an ad coming up in 35 seconds or so. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. I know for getting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. Woof. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Save? Save? Great, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? See, my instinct is the assistant girl. Definitely not the grade school boy. I mean, I guess I saved, so it doesn't really matter. It was the assistant. Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury. Oh, her? She was cleaning the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look the Steel Samurai. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Ah. Security lady. Dragging the leg, so whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury, maybe because they have been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Security lady, old bag. What? Whippersnapper. Order, order. Is this true, old bag? Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into the studio the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh, so y'all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Let's try and press further. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Old Bag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? The card? Needs a card to get in? The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her last name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh. Wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the presses. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Ooh! Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. Joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map... Here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The pathway where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think maybe take a break. We need to get into Studio 2, I think. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about the other people who we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really, it's nothing. Or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up at the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Been live for about 2 hours. Let's keep going. At the very least, we'll collect the evidence and then maybe do the trial next time. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Let's go to the studios! No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Can we examine any further here? Turned off. Oh my gosh. Birds. Quiet. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Great, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want to... What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? We're just gonna leave it be. Nah, I think we should leave it on. We only just repaired it. If we take it off, the system will get yelled at by you-know-who. No. Same thing. No, leave it be. Or, I wonder if there's something in there. I'm gonna look around. Because it hasn't gone to the check mark yet. Doot. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Okay, that did nothing. Okay. Okay, let's move in, possibly. Studio main gate. I guess he snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Anything else in here? Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave them alone. Doing all the same stuff. Nothing else new. Okay. Employee area. Main gate. Oh, hello. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of in an alternative guard fashion. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. I mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer is our real star here. He saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Let's go here. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after all the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Go outside to Studio 2. Ooh. place is deserted. Eek. Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Don't we have a key? Like... Trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Materials for making a movie set. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. So they ate the T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. But I don't know, it just feels odd. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. You don't have a driver's license? Oh look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Got 2 there. Slide. Anything else? Some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. You're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. Back. Move. Outside. Move. Main gate. Talk. Back. Examine. Did you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Never mind. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Da, da, da. Charlie said Studio 2 was down the path the monkey had in the way, but we should be able to go by without a problem. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what the Detective Gumshoe said. Okay. When you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over. but I am still young. I'm not still young. One of them was a Steel Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. That's convenient. Going back inside Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. But I need a key. You know what? Hold on. Can't do anything with that backpack. Main gate. There's no new options. Oh. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Flowers here. Seriously, these birds driving me crazy. What am I missing? Speak for earlier, not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Like... Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. That spear... That's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed around on a kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. Regarding this photograph. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. Do we do this? Probably shouldn't. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. So you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Did you take a look at this? Oh, right, we did this. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Thanks, I'll be careful. Nothing else to talk about. Just gonna go the other place we can go. What do you think we should do? What do I? Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright, then there's no point hanging out here. But no one's saying anything new. Da, da, da. What if I go employee area, examine, can I go in here? Storage room, that's where they keep all the film equipment. No. Like... okay. I feel like I'm just going in circles right now. I mean, I'm very clearly just going in circles right now. But why? Why can't I find the thing? It says welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right? Okay. That's not super useful. I am not winning now. I'm in trouble. I've examined what I think is everything, and I don't have any idea of what I'm supposed to do next. Apparently I need a key. But, nothing left on the plates. Yeah, it all feels odd. I don't know what to do. Profiles. Spirit medium. I don't know. The last thing that was said was that we needed to get the key to get into Studio 2. Yeah, the birds are driving me nuts. But it's at the front here. And when I examine in here, city guard station, I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. I really want the key to that trailer. Yeah, I've done trial round 1, where I accused the guard, so she's in prison. Not really sure what to do. No, not what I want. Not really sure what to do. Take a look at this. That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Ask her about the spear. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. I mean, if you got something, I could definitely use a bit of direction right now. I've been like staring at this, like these same 3 screens for probably like 10 minutes. It's definitely not entertaining for anyone. I would definitely appreciate something. Because it seems like I have to talk to her, but like we've done all the hobby? No. I don't think there's... Like, this is all the options that I have with her right now. I didn't get anything earlier either. And I was... Oh, did I miss some info? Because we went into the... No, I haven't seen anyone sneak in. Yeah, like I opened up the grate. Like I came and opened this up. Like, am I just waiting for something to happen? Do I have to inspect the bike? Okay, that's the bike. Inspected that, and this. And that. Nothing else to inspect. Inside the dressing room. We've gone in here. WTF? Who are Jew dudes? What the? We've honestly come back in here already, and this guy wasn't here. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make the elite shows. The Steel Samurai mine. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. ROFL. Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Ugh, gross. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocks or drool. Ugh. Disgusting. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Do you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. The T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, I hate missing out on food. Yep. Anyways, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting. Sorry, at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. I piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay, so did anything change in here? Nothing has really changed in here, eh? Snacks. There was twice as much here before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyways. Okay. Here. Ask him about this. Okay. Oh, gross. This guy's disgusting. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right, the director we would know about the injury. He was there. Okay. Gross. I don't want to show him the... Yeah, okay. I don't really want to show him the card key. He might take it. Okay. He's not going to take it. Gotcha. Nothing else new there. Okay, let's go back out to the front. Ah. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as I saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. But the director, the one who was here the other day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. She's just on a rampage. Rampage, riot. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go find the person. Is she in here? Not. What is she? Olbeg is iconic. It's fantastic. Main gate. Move. Employee area. Hey. Hey, wait. I bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddio, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. He's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Yeah, it's weird because I did actually go into the dressing room and there was no one there. So I don't know, just like the progression. I might have been on the wrong progression. Like, I might have gone in between going back out and talking to Penny at the gate and then not going back. So, I don't know. It's weird. I thought I had gone in. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Hahaha, you can't fool me. Okay, then when's the last line? Then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always... The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. What? Wait, let me go. Smoke bomb. He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on... When he bumped it... Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Thanks, Essie. Have a good night. You made it so late, though. Have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out. Said he saw everything. Fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Have that bottle found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. So, sleeping pills. Are we gonna go question? Anything new here? Okay, yeah. Okay, you're useless to me. Nasty McNasty Pants? Yeah. I was curious if he had anything to say about the sleeping pills. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Thought of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch. Oh, uh-oh, she tripped. This big smile. I love it. You think we can get in here now? Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Got it. Out of here. Move. Inside Studio 1. Ah. Oh my gosh, birds. Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened! Right? Like, so quickly disbarred. Theft, break and enter. Let's go. Ah. Who's this? Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script? Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. About the director, Sal Manello, was it? What is exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Let's examine what's in here. Yeah. TV's expensive. Who knew? Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What did samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse. Dynamite Samurai. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Yeah, not gonna say anything else about that. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. What's in the garbage? Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Oh, ad. Sorry, guys. Glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Save. I probably should. I have done a bit. Thank you. Now I'm gonna drink water. Well, I'm almost out of water. I feel like this will fall on deaf ears. Not interested, not interested. Not interested. Okay, so we literally just have to go back to that gross guy. Main gate. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Now I have to go look for a script. Oh, you okay, buddy? You okay, Asher? Anywhere else here? Anything else new here? No. Go inside Studio 1. Back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here. Quick. Like, is this... Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of those. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Found it. The script. Okay. Can I read anything about it? Okay. Let's move outside. Move. Studio 2. Inside the trailer. Here, we found it. Your script. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyways? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just... Well, no, but... You want to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? With the director and the people from the network? Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. Path? That's it? Did I miss something? Oh. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. The head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell after 2:30? Then he could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time on oop. An oop. 1 ook per hour. Oop, 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 oop. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right, oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. But no way am I telling you, losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart, I don't feel so good. Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cuddy might talk to us if we give him that. What can I trade with her? The key? Hey, that card. Studio 1. Right, the card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Oof. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I think we got everything in there. That's fine. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card. That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. Right. I'm off. Employee area? The kid there? Hey. Hey you, wait a sec. His name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Yeah, don't yell at a kid like that. Don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Oh, backspace. Thanks, Quispy, for the lurk. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, You are? Huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. So that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare, why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Okay. Nope, not gonna do anything. Ah, jeez. Yeah. We need to get to the studio to talk to that boy. Well, I was, Hey, it's a steel samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Boring, man. Okay, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whatever. Samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. Is there anything new to look at? What was that about, Maya? Oh, nothing. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, you don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie. You're even lamer than I thought. I think I understand. But where is she? Okay, move. I guess we need to check outside here. I can't get back into Studio 1. So I gave the... Oh, there she is. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast, I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. All the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Okay. Present. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Yeah, trade cards. I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Yeah, we're gonna trade. There she goes. All white. Let's go find that kid again. Ugh, fetch quests. Fetch quest, but you can only move one screen at a time. Main gate. Move. Employee area. Move. Dressing room. Present. Present. See this card? Yeah, so... Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. One second. Ah. Cool. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Hey, it's a Steel Samurai. Why is he dragging the split like that? Where'd you get this anyways? Oh, maybe I just need to talk to him. Say, like, Steel Samurai, he's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks? You have to look at his actions, at his life. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about this? What's your favorite thing? Which one should we do? What do you think? Acting, his fighting skills, his kind nature. Goes kind nature. Right. Come on, think of something. They like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah, so what else do you like about him? His fighting skills. I like when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. Never miss one, a perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you're not speaking from the heart. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me downtown at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Oh, well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yep, totally legal. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. I'll see you soon. Oh. Saving. I do want to save my progress. About 3 hours in, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to play this again on Sunday instead of City Skylines. So I think I might just call it here, come back on Sunday, and do the second day of trial. So, yeah. Cool. Jump over here. Awesome. There's no music right now, but I don't want to go into the next cutscene, so yeah, I think I'll just say thank you so much to everyone for coming in, hanging out, saying hi, all that fun stuff. I was gonna see if there's anyone to raid, but I think I might just go to sleep. Not go to sleep, but just shut down. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you on Sunday, 6 o'clock. I think I'm starting. Maybe a bit earlier if I can, but otherwise, hopefully you all have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye.